What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. Come here with me. Come here with me. Yes, honey, you get the picture. When you come on in the chat, you might as well say hello because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. Make it do what it do, what it do. Hey, Claudia, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Jax, what's up? Make it do what it do, what it do. Stephanie, I see you, babe. Make it do what it do. Where's everybody? All right, listen, I'm going to go on regardless because y'all know I'm pressed for time. I got to get the content out no matter what. But thank you all that's here. If you are in the bushes, you might as well go ahead and hit the like button. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. I pray that everyone is enjoying their Friday. Happy Friday to all. I know I would enjoy my weekend because, child, I need it. I had the week, a busy week. It wasn't a bad week, but it was a busy week. All right, especially with my car issue. And having to be into a rental and all that stuff, child, it's been full throttle over here. Okay, my panel on Facebook was supposed to happen today at 5 o'clock. And two of my panelists canceled, one last night and one today. So unfortunately, I prepared for three people. I can always swing it by myself, but that wasn't what I was given. That wasn't what I was instructed to do. So I am going to try to reschedule that panel. And if I can't get those two individuals back, I will definitely go ahead and proceed by myself. But again, if you are not following me on Facebook or Instagram, you can follow me at Healthy Living with Shar. Thank you for the ones that's coming over slowly by shortly. I see y'all. I see y'all. I see y'all. All right. So we all know this big thing with Martell's going around, child. With him, he done made his way over to Real Housewives of Atlanta. And him being over there with Real Housewives of Atlanta simply says that he doesn't care. You guys heard me talk about it on my video earlier. If you didn't get a chance to talk, hear me talk about it, it was so much. Hey Kim, how are you? There was so much stuff going on in that trailer. Child, my eyes was every which way trying to connect A with C and C with B. Listen, I was all over the place because that trailer was really interesting. However, what really stuck out to me is Martell. First of all, I didn't like the Real Housewives of Atlanta outfits. Okay, I didn't like them. I feel like I don't know. I have so much to say about that, but I'll save that for another live. I didn't like their outfits. I mean, you can look at them and be like, "Oh, y'all giving," y'all popping. But as far as like, I feel like they could have did better. I don't know. It was just so basic. It was unexpected. Like, I didn't like it. But the picture was giving what it needed to give because I don't want to be a hater on that part. But I didn't like the outfits. I feel like it could have done better. The hair could. I don't know. I just didn't like it, guys. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. It could just be me. I didn't like the outfits, but they was given, like they was serving in that picture, okay? So Martell appears with his own famous burgundy slash red suit, whatever color you want to give it, and him and Sheree was a part of this trailer. And during this trailer, we could only assume whether she was telling him a story about somebody saying that they were a part of OnlyFans or about them actually being a part of OnlyFans. I take it because I know Martell, he thinks with his ping ping allegedly, in my opinion, right? So because he thinks with his ping ping, I'm going to take it that she was basically asking him, do he want to be a part of OnlyFans? And he probably like, yeah, girl, have you saw what I had down there? A big bowl of socks, okay? Or spaghetti noodles or something that would make it, elevate the way it did because we don't believe you, Martell. And if you want us to believe you, you're gonna have to get somebody else to do it. Okay, so definitely Martell is over there packing his pants with spaghetti noodles. We don't know what's going on, but we definitely know that him and Sheree were there. Not old, well, Sheree and her, y'all over 30 mark. Okay, you over 30. What the hell y'all gonna do on OnlyFans? It's a disgrace to your children that's going to type in your name one day and say, hey, let me see what my dad got going on the internet. And they're not only going to see all the fights that you pick with their mother or all the shenanigans you caused with your side chick or all of the bull you did with, undercover that they may not know about. They're going to turn around and say, oh, dad's a part of OnlyFans. Let's see what OnlyFans about. They might even pay for the subscription, okay? Hey Lee, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Somebody mama in the building. What's up? Make it do what it do. All right. So definitely Yeah, so he's over there, and he just doesn't have no shame in her game, and no shade for Sheree, but you don't have no respect as well, because you're grown behind kids should not even click on anything and see their mom doing the OnlyFans. I don't care how old you are. Okay, if you got the money the way you say you got the money, you doing what you do the way you do with this She Buy Sheree stuff and the prices that you charge. And why the hell are you on OnlyFans? It's gonna be a hell no for me. So I will hope that they was asking the question and not actually saying that they were going to be a part of it. I know I heard Carmel Rowe talk about it earlier, and she was saying she thinks it's just giving storyline. I'm going to have to go with that, because it will make no sense for me to see why some people over the age of 40 or 30 will go that far as OnlyFans in the media the way you guys are. That doesn't make sense to me. Okay. Campbell, hi, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Is it Campbell? How are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Victoria in the building. Make us do what it do, what it do. I see y'all coming on in here. Where y'all was at? Y'all was still over there with Carmel Round. Was she still live? Child, my son had got pulled over, so y'all know I was walking to the destination. I gotta make sure my baby is protected at all costs. So I was walking to where my son was because he had my car. By the time I got there, child, he was gone because I had a few words. Why you pull my baby over? Okay, so that's what made me a little bit, a couple of minutes late as well, and I had to jump off Carmel Rels. So I didn't know if she was still live or not. But of course, I'm sticking to my gritty. This is probably the time that I'm going to be live from now on. So you guys mark it, write it down, or take a picture. I'll be live around that 5:30 hour. Okay, so definitely Martell is a joke. If it was Melody, he would have her back in court. But Melody's not pressed for him, so she's not going to take him back to court. But this is really a reason to take him back to court and prove that he's unfit. You don't have time to be a full-time daddy if you over here creating OnlyFans videos. You don't have time to be a full-time daddy if you're in Atlanta, trying to be the Caribbean, what is it, Grand Marshal? When do you have time for your children, Martell? So I would have to say no. It's going to be a hell no for me. Why do you think it's okay for you to go take her to court for 24 babysitters, but you can create an OnlyFans? That doesn't even make sense to me. You know what I mean? I don't ride for you, but I be trying not to chew you the hell out. But sometimes I gotta give it to you raw style. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta give it to you nice and dirty, because you just don't understand it. Why do you think that it's okay to create an OnlyFans when you have children? You know what he got, 5, 4? I done lost count. I'm trying to keep counting my own, honey, and all the extra kids the kids keep bringing home. Okay, but listen. However, 4 or 5, however many he got, is still a disgrace and an embarrassment if you are trying to do OnlyFans. Like, are you that desperate for camera time? Are you that desperate for money that you would do anything, something like this? Oh, Miss Linda is speaking to everybody. Hi, Miss Linda. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. So definitely he discussed me times 10. And did I have the picture? Let me see. Let me see if I got the picture of the bro trying to pack away. Okay, it's not going to work for me. I'm just disgusted by the whole thing. But either way, I just feel like if it was Melody and it was the other way around, he would definitely have her back in court. And that will be that. But ain't nobody stunting him. Moving right along, okay? Miss Destiny says she wants a man of God. All right. She said, just like that blank look is on her face right here. That's exactly what my face said when I heard that it was her talking. Because to be honest, when I first heard it, I said, that don't sound like her. I said, that don't sound like Destiny. But when they put the camera on, I said, oh, hell yeah, that's Destiny. Martell days are numbered before he hits rock bottom. Oh, yeah. Say that again, Victoria. Say it again. Hey, Kim. Kim says, hi, Miss Linda. 23 likes and 35 in the chat. Y'all almost there, but not quite. Y'all better get it together, honey. Bevy says, hey, Miss Linda. So definitely Destiny was a part of this wife or future wifey panel, and she says she want a man of God. Now, I don't know these things to be true. I'm only the messenger, so y'all don't shoot me down, okay? But I remember somebody saying something along the lines that Brother Moses could possibly be playing for the pharmacy team. Okay, now that's true, right? And you also talked about honesty and how if you ain't gonna feel like that you can be held accountable by God. I said, girl, did you study these lines? I think you studied. Did you have to take an exam to pass? Like, I need to know, because you like becoming a professional on these panels, honey. Because when the hell did you be held accountable for your actions? All right, hell with your nigga your dude that you trying to pull. Hell with him. Let's talk about you and your actions. you somehow thought that you was being held accountable, or you was like, I'm not a liar, and I'm a very honest person. But you went to go get Moses, all right, and Moses from another state, you know what I mean, and allegedly he was already in a relationship. So what kind of man are you really looking for? I didn't believe you when you said it, but I said, oh, Destiny turned over a new relief, honey. From the time that she allegedly got cut from Love and Marriage Huntsville until now, she had a change of heart, and she says that I want a man of God. Okay, and that came from her mouth, not mine. All right. I know I like to be a clown, but I'm not playing, y'all. Is it Crystalline? Hi, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. So, yeah, so definitely Destiny says she want a man of God, y'all. She had to change her heart. Hell with Love and Marriage Huntsville. All the dudes that she brought on the scene was not ready to be held accountable by God. And she says that's like in real life. She says she ain't got to make that up, honey. She says she don't have to make that up. So, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section about Destiny. Listen, they listen. She said it, not me. Blew my mind, kind of unexpectedly that she said it, but that's what she said. All right, let me get y'all the video so y'all can hear it come out of her mouth and not mine, honey. Hold on one second, guys. Let me make sure that this is the right video. Let me try to mute it. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. A man of God. That's why I like saying Christians. I like saying women of God and men of God. It's absolutely important to have a man of God, not just a Christian, a man of God that really walks it. And when you are in a space where you need to be corrected, that's what a real Christian is. So when you're in a relationship and you have she rehearsed this, y'all. Going through, if you can't be corrected and be directed back to God, then you're not for me. That's what she said. What y'all think? She had a change of heart or what? Okay, she said she want a man of God. If you can't do what God is, and go to God and say, Lord, I'm wrong. She don't want y'all. Now, Destiny created a lot of bull for herself. So maybe she is having a change of heart. Maybe she do want, to change over a new relief. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, child. I just said Destiny, baby. This the least of your words. I really don't believe that she was a good candidate for this particular panel, but to each his own. But neither is Jamal Bryant, but he was there directing traffic. He ain't a good candidate either, but somehow he's just doing what he do. So if he can slip through the cracks, so the hell can Destiny. Okay, to each his own, honey. I'm just here, make it do what it do, what it do. All right. So definitely, that's what Destiny had to say. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section of that. Let's talk about Miss Drew Sidora, honey. Miss Drew Sidora said, y'all little media people, y'all bloggers, y'all radio stations need to mind y'all business, okay? I want to just get divorced in peace, and I don't want nobody to know, so I'm going to need the judge to seal our divorce records. Okay, I need you to lock them up with the key so nobody else can come in here and put their key in it and find out our business. Okay, so Drew Sidora is wanting her divorce records sealed after she was the one that publicly put out there that her husband was a serial cheater, allegedly, that he pinned her down, allegedly, that he took her phone, allegedly, that he took some money from her account, allegedly. Drew, that was you, my dear. You put that information out there. So if you put that information out there about your husband, right, I just need to know, why do you want it sealed now? You brought it to the forefront of the classroom. We got every right to ask all the questions to pass our test. Okay. So Drew says that she wants all of her records sealed, and she wants to make sure that nobody is going to get their hands on this information. And that's that. But we also see that she was over there. We also see that she was over there. Hold on one second, guys. She was over there crying on Love and Marriage, on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and it was asking her, but it was kind of tricky because you could see at one point. Hold on. Okay, you can see at one point that she was One second. Okay, you can see that at one point that she was crying on the trailer, and they was asking her like, "Are you ready to talk about it?" And she was basically like, "Yes, I'm ready to tell the truth." So these episodes was filmed way before Drew filed for divorce. So at what point do you decide that you want your record still, and what's your reason? Are you saying that more stuff that you didn't talk about is going to come out? Because that's what I get. That's what I get from this. I get that that Drew basically, this is her crying, guys, from the trailer. I just screenshotted it real quick, fast, in a hurry. But she basically, was crying, and they was asking her if she ready to talk about it. She couldn't even get a word out, which I'm already, always sensitive to people when they say for divorces, right? I'm always sensitive. I try to be sensitive to people because I know divorce is like having a baby. The separation is crazy, okay? At least for some people, right? But for Drew, I'm like, I don't know if y'all might be even using this for a storyline, because in part of that trailer they was having a good old time, and then all of a sudden me and Ralph don't sleep in the bedroom no more, and then all of a sudden, are you ready to tell your story right here in front of the cameras? Yes, and she start crying. So I believe that it's going to be more than what Drew have already shared, and it's going to go her way too. She's going to be exposed as well as Ralph. She might as well come out like Latasha did and say, yes, me and my husband is in an open relationship, because that's what I get from it. Allegedly, y'all was in an open relationship. He didn't mind if you licky licky touchy touchy boo boo. He didn't mind. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to be honest with yourself. Don't cry now that you know what's going to be out there and you're trying to seal the divorce records. Girl, this is the internet. Nothing is safe, unfortunately. Okay. And when it do get out there, what y'all gonna do? Sue whoever it is? But we already got holds of it. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? I think it's going to come out. And just like Mimi said, this is only the beginning, and the truth will come out that you was licky licky with Ty. It's going to come out, and we're going to find out. So don't cry wolf now, sis. Don't cry wolf now. You're about to be exposed, and don't try to get the judge to rule in your favor to seal your divorce records, because we here for whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that was really much it with them. In the trailer, you can see her and Ralph having a good time. From a good time to them, we no longer sleep together no more. From no longer sleeping together no more to Miss Linda says 33 in the 33 likes and 44 in the chat. Y'all almost there, but not quite yet. 49 watching and 36 likes. Get it together, okay? Cricket, hey babes, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Hey everyone in the chat, what's up? So Drew says, seal her records. She don't want y'all folks all in her business. Y'all need to mind y'all business. Her and her husband is going through what they going through, and the media don't need to be involved in it. Now she could also be saying, I want to seal my stuff from for my kids can't get a hold of it later on. Well, it's a little bit too late for that. You should have thought about that before you went out here and made a public statement that your husband was a serial cheater. They're gonna find headlines that says my daddy is a serial cheater. My dad don't know how to keep his ding dong and his pants. My daddy do not know how to keep his lips off of butt, bottom, cuckoo, and everything else. We can only imagine, all right? Serial cheaters do a whole lot of stuff, child. They do a whole lot of nasty, dirty, trifling stuff. Okay, so we can only assume and only imagine what the hell a serial cheater mean in Drew's book. Okay, so that's why I think, in my opinion, what Drew wants to do, why she wants to seal the divorce records. So it's like pretty much, don't cry wolf now, sis. Don't cry wolf now. All right, moving right along. Hit the like button if you're just coming in the door. Hit the like button. I'm moving right along. This young lady here, I'm sure you guys remember her from Love and Hip Hop New York. Okay, Love and Hip Hop New York. Um, she was Brittney Taylor. This is Brittney Taylor. Brittney Taylor has recently been arrested for beating her baby dad with a baseball bat. Child, she lumped him the hell up. Let's see if we can get the pictures up here. Why not, honey? We here for whatever. She got him good. Okay, she got him good. And she was like, "You gonna play with somebody else?" Now, I don't condone violence in any kind of way, right? I don't condone violence in any kind of way, but I don't know the story behind why she hit him with the baseball bat. But I do know that he says this is not his first time, her first time, and he's tired of her, beating on him, and she will be exposed, and he said he will take matters into his own hand, right? So definitely he's out here, he's saying she hit me, she lumped me up, and y'all better do something with her, because if not, honey, the cops is on their way. And sure enough, she is behind bars. If you guys remember correctly, this is also the young lady that got into it with Remy Ma on Love and Hip Hop New York as well, where she was asking Remy Ma, why you giving me all that beef? You know what I mean? Why you doing all that to me? And Remy Ma like, girl, please. So later on, they allegedly was supposed to be in the same area. Um, at the same time. Um, and when they went to the same area at the same time, they Remy Ma says I wasn't there at the time of the attack, and she says yes, she was. And she showed like a couple black eyes. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know the story. I know Remy Ma did some time for putting paws on people, but I'm going to be honest. I don't necessarily feel like the black eyes that was given to this young lady at the time of this incident she was trying to get Remy Ma to say was what I think Remy Ma could have did way more to her if Remy Ma would have put hands on her, right? I think that she it looked like some, and I'm not downplaying nobody abuse story, none of that, right? But I just feel like if Remy Ma would have did something to her, she would have had more than the kind of black eyes that was she had. I think her eyes would have been shut because Remy Ma played with those hands like she a professional boxer. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that Brittney would have came out with a little bit of black hair and a little bit of black there, here, there, and everywhere. I think her eyes would have been closed shut. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Brittney, shout out to the Shade Room because they was the one that released it, and they said that her baby dad basically got her arrested for hitting him with the baseball bat. And here's her baby dad here again. Shout out to the Shade Room because this is their image, and this is her and her baby dad here. And let me show y'all the picture. She lumped bro up, honey. She got him good. Shout out to the Shade Room again. This is their image. Yes, honey. Are y'all looking at the screen? And I'm sorry for the ones that got a weak stomach, but I had to make it make sense for y'all. She beat him with a baseball bat. And I'm just saying he must be like a whole man, not a half a man. He must be like a whole man because ain't nobody gonna let you, like put your hands on them like this, right? She done cracked the boy eyebrow thing open. Look, listen, she done gave him a good beat down. So she done did all that to him, and I don't condone violence, but even if he tried to get away or anything, I don't know nobody's just gonna let you hit them with a baseball bat. Girl, you might have would have got the reflexes. That's why you don't put yourself in situations. And good thing the cops did arrest her because she should have been arrested. Because if it was him on the other hand, he'd be facing 20, 30 years for whipping her behind. She should have been arrested and she should face the same amount of time that he would face if it was him. I believe that if the children was home, it should have been, endangerment of the children. Okay. Child endangerment. That's the correct term for it. It should be all of that because if it was him, it would have still been done. And we have to not make it better. We don't know the story, like if he was picking on her or she was picking on him. I'm not here to figure that out. But I'm happy that the law did come. The law enforcement officers did come and make an arrest because this could have been a lot worse. She could have actually pow him up out of here. She could have offed him out of here. She could have ended his life that day. You know what I'm saying? You could have hit him with anything else. Throw something at a grease bottle, a gel bottle, or something. You picked up a whole baseball bat, girl. I'm in question about you all the way live. Like, sis, you wrapped too tight. Like, you okay over there? You know what I'm saying? You hit this man and bruised him up like this. Let me see what y'all saying. Cause y'all know I was just like, oh no. All right. Ms. Linda is speaking to everyone. 25 likes and 45 in the chat. Y'all almost there, but not quite. Get with the program. Everybody that did not hit the like button, go on out the chat. Hit the like button, come back and visit us. All right. Don't leave us. Just come on back if you didn't hit the like button. Okay. Cricket22 says, hey, Shar and everyone in the chat. Ms. Linda is speaking to everyone. Lizzie in the building. What's up? Hello, Healing with Shar and everyone in the chat. What's up, Lizzie? Miss AKA says, good afternoon, Shar and chat. What's up? 61 watching and 53 likes. They almost there, but not quite yet. Lee says, all right. Tina in the building. Destiny says she wants a man of God, but are you a woman? Ooh, make it plain for her. Oh, Tina said again, post your comment again. I got to see it pop up one more time for the ones in the back that didn't understand the assignment. You want to run around here talking about you want a man of God, sis? Who the hell? What kind of woman of God are you? All right, you want a man of God. They said you was messing with the man from the pharmacy. Child, they said he had a whole family over there in his town. And they said you don't deserve a man of God right now. You got to check some things in your back pocket. All right, but you ain't nowhere near a man of God. So so that's what they said about sis. They said sis want a man of God, but she ain't a woman of God. I just think she was the wrong one for the panel. I haven't previously seen a godly spirit in destiny. I guess I said she may listen. Tina, I don't know where she got that from. I'm gonna be honest. I was joking earlier, but it's a real statement. I think she studied for this panel because I have never even heard Destiny talk about God. Not saying that she don't have a personal relationship with him because I don't know her personally, but you know how some people you can tell that they're wearing the spirit of God on them. I have never seen that in Destiny, so I don't know if she studied for this panel. I don't know if she want a new relief because that happens. You know, a lot of people have a new relief. Look at Black China. Sis said, "Get me the hell back to the black woman that I am and my mother raised me as." Okay, so you know, people do have a new relief, but I'm just trying to figure it out. ADR in the building, checked in and clicked that like button because you understood the assignment. What's up, ADR? Janelle says, "Brittney who? Brittney Taylor. Brittney Taylor from Loving Hip Hop. Is it Loving Hip Hop New York, where her and Remy Ma, well, supposedly Remy Ma, because I don't know the end result of the case. I just was following it a little while ago. But basically, Remy Ma supposedly had put paws on her, and she sued. Remy Ma was out on bail for I think $15,000 bail. $15,000 bail at the time, but I don't know the end results to it. But if Remy Ma would have put her hands on Brittney, in my opinion, Brittney eyes would have been shut. They wouldn't have been little black here, little black there, here, there, everywhere. Okay, because Remy Ma is a professional boxer. Okay, she did time for knocking the bees out. Okay, so I just don't believe that it happened in the sequence. And Remy Ma says that she was at the same spot as Brittney, but by the time the incident happened, she was not there. They said that they had witness that said that they saw the fight. I don't know if it happened or not. Like I said, I never looked up the final results, but this is what it is. So that's Brittney from Love and Hip Hop New York. And this is her baby dad that she lumped up, child, and she beat him with the baseball bat. She said, "You gonna play with who? You gonna have to do that on another day." Because right now, honey, and they arrested that behind, put her behind bars. Now I'm also saying right here while y'all hearing me, I don't know the backstory, but he says that he's tired of her putting her hands on him. And this time, he said this isn't the first time that she put her hands on him. Every time he goes to visit his children, she's touching on him. And this time, he called the popo on that behind, and he should have. If it happened the way he's saying it happened, that's like critical. Okay, she deserved to be behind bars. She looked a little off to me anyway. All right, so she looked like something ain't registering right. People like that, you got to stay the hell away from. You'd be mad as hell you had kids with people like that. You'd be like, "Dang, Lord, why you ain't tell me they was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs before I laid down with them?" Okay, listen. He'd be like, "I warned you, sure." I'd be like, "You did, God. You gave me like 4 or 5 warnings back to back. You did, God. That was me. You know what I mean? I was all laid up and booed up, and I didn't pay attention to the warning signs. So I'm aware of that one, God. I'm aware of that one." But if she hit this boy with this baseball bat and lumped him up like this and made him leak, again, shout out to the Shade Room because this is their image. That's unfortunate. You know what I mean? I wonder if Drew is seeing Mimi X. Listen, you heard Mimi on Anthony's live. She said the truth will reveal itself, and I also believe, Lee, that that's why she wants those divorce records sealed because the truth don't come out about her. Listen, if anybody watched Love and Hip Hop Atlanta when Eva was on there, they chewed Eva up. They violated her. They put her on Front Street. They called out every lie that Eva had going on. And Drew, they doing the same thing to her. So she wants them divorce records sealed because whatever is in them, they're gonna chew her up publicly on the camera, all that. They're gonna get her good. So I believe she wants them sealed for some reason, and I believe that it's right behind this. Because Drew remind me of, remember how she was all over was it Portia? Yeah, remember how she was all over Portia, like she wanted to tap that cuckoo. You know what I mean? So I believe that she definitely messing with. If it wasn't tied, there definitely was another woman involved. She just looked like she likes that team better, and that's okay, to each his own. Just make sure that you're not married while you want to play for the other team. If this isn't something that y'all discussed, was don't make it right? Because my belief is my belief, right? Because I'm not going to be sleeping with you and you sleeping with everybody else, boy or girl. You could do that with somebody else. And if you got to have something else and I'm not everything that you want, that's okay. Let's divorce and you can go do what you want to do. Ain't no open marriage. Who? What? Where? Okay? STDs are real. You ain't bringing me back nothing. Okay? Divorce is kin to death. You better know it, Lee. Aggravated assault, absolutely, to attempted. Oh, okay, got you. Spelled backwards. Trying to delete a brother. Black Lives Matter should reign all around. Absolutely, ADR said again. And I just had to share this image. I don't usually share people images if they have their logo on it, but I definitely need to share this image because we would chew this guy out if he did it to her. And the fact that it's a female that did it to him, she should be exposed and it should be talked about. It shouldn't be something that we sweep under the rug. Absolutely not. She ain't had to do my bro like that. Okay. Now I don't know if he did something to her and she was like, you know what? You're gonna do who the who? I don't know. I don't know. But what I am saying is she ain't had to do him like this. She moved from Miami to get away from him because, okay, see, look, Bluff is telling me some stuff. Let me read this comment. Okay. She says she moved from Miami to get away from him because of abuse. She went back to New York and showed up there with a pretense of wanting to see the kids. Whoa, thank you. Okay. See, this is new stuff. What I say, I'm a woman of my word. If I don't know it all, I'm not gonna sit here and give y'all a pretend story. I'm just giving y'all the gifs of it. Okay. I heard Drew wants her divorce to be sealed. Yes, we just talked about that, Lee. Public. From the public. I said, yeah, I think that's behind that whole Ty situation, Mimi's ex. I believe that she was about to come out with that. She don't want them girls on Real Housewives of Atlanta to find out, honey. They're gonna dog walk her. You know how we do dog walk her with the leash. They're gonna get her good. All right. Hey Sheila, how are you? And welcome to the chat. I ain't sleep with you last night. I didn't sleep with nobody last night. Hit that like button. People in hell want look, I can't even get it out. I'm laughing so hard. Want water. Say it again, Sheila. Say it again. Miss Linda says, hello, Lizzie. You guys are all speaking. 65 watches, 62 likes. Good job, chat. They understood the assignment. Thank you. Bad Apple in the building. Makers who what else? Who what else? What up, Dave? That man at the pharmacy, child. That's what I said, girl. When you started wanting somebody that was a man of God. All right, she's trying to get another gig. So she said all the right things for all the right reasons. Okay. So she said, I need another gig. Look, I ain't a part of the show no more, allegedly. And I'm going to have to make sure that I can pay my bills. So I'm trying to book another gig with all these men up here. I don't know what kind of characters they had. So let me not make none up. But child, I didn't even know that was Destiny till they flipped the camera on her. She sounded like a whole nother person. I was like, that's Destiny talking. I would have never knew she wasn't the man from the church, honey, sitting on the front row with a black suit. I didn't know, honey. I didn't know. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We are on our way to 5K. Make us who what else, who what it do. Absolutely. Latoya in the building say, hey, 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 I'm just joining it with y'all. Thank you for joining us. We ain't sleep with you last night. What's up? Chandelier says, blessings, Char in chat. What's up? They can keep the open marriage. That's a way to not look bad when the side chicks. Oh my God, Lee, you must be in my mind because you know I'm going to talk about it, right? As soon as we get to Latasha, I'm gonna go right back to that same comment because this is exactly what I have written down. You want to talk about y'all on an open marriage because the side chick just embarrassed his behind and told everything on Tasha K. And Tasha K got that exclusive interview and she caught you, like she recorded you while you was talking all that junk. Now it's something you want to come out with these crocodile tears and say, no, look, everybody go through stuff. And I love my husband. Like he was there for me. Hell, we all could be there for somebody when they down and out. All right. Your children could be there for you when you down and out. The crocodiles could be there for you when you're down and out. Hell, the pastor could be there for you when you're down and out. You ain't got to stand up for, listen, you standing up for everything that you are worth more of. All right. You too old to keep crying. Girl, you tell me I feel so alone. If your husband was everything that he cracks up to be, why do you still feel so alone? Because it's definitely not like that. You're going to have to spill them beans to somebody else because I'm not buying it. Let's see. Hey, y'all, late to the party. We'll watch the replay. Hey, Betty, it's going to be here. You know I ain't going to delete nothing. Thank you for joining us. Sherelle says she showed how he was DVing her. Really? Wow. I got to see that. Bad Apple says, at Ms. Linda, hello, hey Belle, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Bad Apple says, hey love. Sheila says, sorry, good evening, Shara chat. I appreciate you. Don't worry. Belle says, hello, Shar. What's up? If you have to put hands on one another in the relationship, it's a wrap. Done up. Say that again, Lee. It's finite day finish. It's over with. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Don't touch me. I won't touch you. All right. Because I get retarded when I feel threatened. All right. I don't even like nobody touching me like that. We don't need to play the hand games over here because we don't like that. All right. It's a wrap. Both need to exit the situation. Absolutely. If court order where he has rights to his kids, other parents can't just leave a state with the kids unless the courts and the remaining co-parent agrees that the kids can move away like that. I don't know, ADR. I gotta go look a little bit. People have been sending me so much stuff. I try to, like, group it into what fits. And I did really good grouping this information in. I'm proud of myself. Ow. If Destiny is not into God, then why is she still squatting? If she if she's so into God, why is she still squatting? That's what I'm saying, girl. You ain't hear your conviction yet. God ain't convicting you because when conviction set up, girl, you ain't getting no sleep. He keep knocking. You be like, Lord, just leave me alone. He be like, get up. You gotta find somewhere to go. Get up. Girl, get up. You don't feel conviction setting in, but you want a man that want to live by conviction, or yield to conviction, but you're not doing that yourself. Girl, bye. We don't believe you. We don't believe you. Something is not right, but your sister will always be there. Exactly. And we're going to talk about it as soon as I finish these little bit of comments. Tina says, I agree. Destiny studied that panel for sure. I want to see the whole interview because sis was like a professional. She going to pass those boards. What y'all saying? She going to come out professional panelist. She gotta be a professional panelist. Y'all hear me? Child, she was like, that's what a Christian is. I said, oh, she passed it. She said, A, they said pick A, B, C, or D. She was like, it's A. Child, listen. I can't. All right, all right, all right. Let's go to the last one of the night. We talked about Brittney, we talked about Drew, we talked about Marty Moore, we talked about Destiny. Let's show Marty Moore again. Let me see what's on this picture because y'all know I was screenshotting. I gotta make sure it ain't nothing cray cray on this picture. But yeah, that's Marty Moore with the pick. That's him. All right, clown him later because we already talked about him. But they say that Carmel Rell did a side by side from him reading to the children and him right here. They said, "What is this stuff with Marty Moore?" Maybe it was the cameras, y'all. Maybe the cameras like stuffed it like that, child. I don't know, but it's gonna be a hell no for me, Marty Moore. Why are you one of OnlyFans? I just need to know. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. So, Latasha, Tamika, sisters, escape, all of that. I'm gonna give it to y'all in a nutshell, right? It's deeper than this 30K, okay? That was supposedly or allegedly stolen from Tamika by Latasha and her husband. And if I say these names wrong, y'all, it's too much Tamika, Lika, it's too much going on. So y'all just know what I mean, okay? I'm gonna try to keep pausing and correct my tongue, but y'all know my tongue be twisted on its own sometimes, okay? So stick with me. So basically, I think it's deeper than this whole 30,000 situation. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't make what they did to Tamika and take her money, Latasha and her husband taking this money that they say they did not. Brat called them out on it and put Tamika, Latasha in her place. We also saw that. That's running around on social media. You guys can go look for that if you want to. And then the latest part of this that we see, well, not the latest, but near latest, okay, that we see that Latasha was like, I'm going to own my own stuff, okay? Y'all holding it over my head that there was possibly a SEX tape out there of me, right? But I'm going to tell my own story. Absolutely, I did, open wide and hang it low. All right, absolutely, I did. But I was also very young, and when we're young, we do some foolish stuff. Okay, but you guys are just threatening me, basically telling me that I need to apologize to you people, or to you both. And if I don't, you're going to tell my husband and see if my husband feels the same way about me then. And I don't know who her husband was until somebody mentioned that her husband was part of Tyler Perry's cast, or either filming or actually a part of the cast. I'm not sure who the husband is, all right? But I know that they did say that he was a part of Tyler Perry cast. Or Tyler Perry filming or something of that nature, right? Which means that this man has a healthy lifestyle, which means that he has worked extremely hard to keep his image at a low profile, right? So for this, it's really nasty because here's the thing: you're not gonna pull up nothing on my sister that me and my sister got going on. Matter of fact, you better mind your business. As a matter of fact, you better not even get in it, right? I can talk about my sister all day, but you better not sit the hell near me. You better not even say boo about my sister, and that's what it is. That's final, okay? The fact that this man got his hands in so much stuff, and you talk about something, he's there for you and your son. I beg to differ, right? This man giving real female, like feminine, vibes. You know what I mean? He too invested in females' conversation. He wanted to talk about we going to expose the tape. The tape was never given to you. It was given to her sister, who she trusts. But this is another thing that we have to look at with Tamika. Tamika really poses, or like, put this whole reputation to me as a needy sister who's always looking for approval from her mother and her sister. Like, if I do this, they're gonna love me to death, and that has never went away even now as a grown adult, right? Because here's the thing: if I had an sex tape and I didn't want nobody to see it, the first thing I would have did was burn that sucker. It got to go. I'm not gonna give it to my sister. But she was so desperate, in my opinion, and wanted to be loved and accepted by her sister and her mom. Since you hold on that because you my sister and I love my sister, right? That's what she wanted. So she went and gave it to her sister, who supposedly, put it in this safe. And I don't believe that it was ever in a safe. And to me, I mean, Latasha goes through these spells where she knows that she isn't enough for Rocky, in my opinion. So she's like, she will do anything, no matter who the hell she throws under the bus, to make sure that he loves her one extra mile than he did yesterday. But here's the thing: I said it the other day when we talked, and I'm going to say it again. Men that knows that they can do and say anything to you will never respect you. All right. So now all of something that this side chick that went to Tasha K and said to Tasha K everything. Okay. Now all of something, you have this big deal that my husband and I got an open relationship. You could have said that from the start. What did you, when the girl was making all these allegations at first, you ain't never come back and say nothing about it. You act like it wasn't even happening. But now the best story that y'all can come up with is we're in an open relationship, and y'all act like y'all don't. No, we don't do open relationships. If you got to be in an open relationships, let's just stay boyfriend, girlfriend. Let's just stay friends. I get some when I need some. You get some when you need some. We come back together, we put a condom on, and we make it happen. Why get married to me if you got to have something extra? I want to be your all. What is it? All, what is be all, what is it? Lord have mercy. I can't get the words out, but end all and be all. That's the right words. I want to be that. So if I mean that much to you, you can't tell me that he loves you to the 10th power, but he definitely want an open relationship. I guarantee you she's not sleeping around. He's the only one able to go sleep around. I guarantee you she can't touch another water. You know what I mean? So he's able to have all this fun in the candy store, but you can't. And somehow you could correspond in this thing with love, and he loves me. He was the only one there when I was down and out. I beg to differ. And you also said you didn't steal that money. I beg to differ, and I think you did. And I also don't see how you would. If that was your sister, nobody is ever signing no cash, no checks on my sister. Let me tell you something. Not my mama, not my brother, not my sister, nobody. You ain't getting over on my sister, because when I ain't got, my sister is there for me. When she ain't got, I'm there for her. And I ain't letting nobody get over on my sister. Knowing, as Tamika has said, Latasha has said, we struggle. So if you know that you struggle, why steal from your sister? This is her opportunity to grow. This is her opportunity to get to the next level. But you was willing to do anything to make sure that penis was wrapped around you correctly, that you was able to throw your own sister under the bus. So hell no, we don't want your fake crocodile tears. And hell no, you can't have no sympathy. And hell no, we don't believe you with your apologies. Your apology is convenient for the situation, because they wrapping your A up and they chewing you up like nobody's business, as they should. Okay? You deserve to be chewed the hell up and spit the hell out. You should be in the garbage disposal and chop the hell up. But we gave you a little bit more grace because y'all sisters, and we think that it's bigger than this. You need to go to some counseling. Start with your mom, because unfortunately, as much praise as you give your mom, and my mom was there for you, that was her job. She doesn't get no bowl of frosted flakes for her doing her job. That was her job to be a parent, okay? That was her job to make sure that y'all bind it together. That was her job to get in the middle and put both hands up and say, wait a minute, y'all going too far. It was her job to love you guys equally. It was her job to say, leave me out of it and y'all work it the hell out. But instead, she got herself up there with her wild wig and said, I ain't never had no problem with that. You treated me like this. They don't owe you a dang on thing. You the parent. Who the hell you think you are? You don't got no special privileges around here. If you wrong, parent or not. Because here's the thing. The Bible says, honor thy mother and their fathers, and your days will be longer. Absolutely. But it also says, do not provoke your children to wrath. You provoke that child to wrath by making her think her sister is better than her, and they playing this racing game on the tracks. Hell out of here with that. Trifling. So no, your tears don't mean nothing to me. I don't buy it. I think you're looking for a way out, and you want to make it like it's about the gospel album that you want to do. No, you shouldn't be doing a gospel album. Now is not the time. Come back again and try again. Now is not the time. You got some stuff that you need to handle. Why the hell are you letting this man dog walk you? You need to take him off everything that's associated with your career because he means you no good. Okay? He doesn't want anything for you. You can sit here and lie to yourself all you want to because you believe that he actually do. But I'm here to tell you that he don't. He wants to see you drown. See, there's some people that comes, and I'm just going to make it plain, in our life just to make sure that we are left with nothing. There's some that come still, to come, still, kill, and destroy. And he's one of them. But you so blinded by the penis when he come home every other day. And you so blinded by the penis when he come home and lay you with a little bit of flowers and give you a little bit of affection when you know damn well you need more than that. But you so willing to take that little bit because you're so desperate for what you desire. And you talk about God. Love is patient. Love is kind. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? But this is what you associated with love. Go back and check your Papa book. You got that all wrong, sis. Go back and check it. And furthermore, you need to keep him out of you and your sister business. He's too invested in some coochie that ain't got nothing to do with him. He's too invested in some sister business that was here before he even got here. And you allow him to be too invested. You need to tell him to back the hell up or you're going to back him the hell up. How's that? So don't get your behind on here crying no more. I'm tired of hearing you. And I said what the hell I said. All right, let me go to y'all comments because I know y'all, I had to get her. I had to get her. Preach, Char, I got you. I got you, Cooking 22. Desperate. Say it again, Lee. Char, he been dog walking her for almost 25 to 30 years. Why would he stop now? Exactly. He don't have no reason to stop now. You better say that, Bill. You know I was going to come through and make it make sense for the ones in the back that keep saying that this open marriage stuff is acceptable. God did not say go and be with 20, 30, 50 women and come back home to your one wife. Who the hell made that rule up? He ain't never tell you nothing like that. And he ain't tell you that you are willing and able to sit down and let nobody go and come all over you with all types of STDs. It's running rapid out here. He ain't never say nothing like that. So why you over here classifying yourself as God this and God that? Just take God out the equation because God ain't in this mess. Child of God says, preach the real word. I got you, boo. I got you. Don't provoke them children to wrath. All right, why would she give the SEX tape to someone instead of deleting or destroying it? Yeah, because they saying it was so long ago, like cassette tapes was the only thing out. Girl, burn it. A fire ain't that. The fire truck comes, okay. It's all destroyed now. I'm sorry, I was just burning my shirt. I thought it was fun. Okay, why the hell you ain't burn it? Your sister was never your, listen, and I hate to make it like this. Your sister has never been Team Tamika. She's the one fighting against you. If you ask me, it's some type of jealousy. Okay? And your mom is just as jealous as she is. Sour. Disgusting as a parent. Stop playing with me. Why would you? Okay, we read that one. Okay. I thought Tamika said she gave tape to her sister because she didn't want to keep it at her house and could go get it to watch it later because she was young and did her thing. Rocky stole it to watch. Yep, and he was threatening her in the text messages. Basically, he going to expose her if she doesn't apologize, Betty. Bluff says Tamika's husband is a bodyguard for Escape and an executive protector for a new edition. Oh, really? Okay. I was like, I know he's something, but yeah, exactly. He's been low profile too. So he's doing something right, but you don't give a damn how you going to destroy this girl family by something she did when she was very young. Maybe she took it up with God already. But who are you to sit here and start saying you want to expose somebody? Oh, you Jesus now? See, you don't get to choose when you're going to pick and choose to expose somebody. That is not your battle to fight. When she is ready to sit down with her husband, and maybe her husband already know. He just felt like it was before me, or it was when we were still on the rocks and we ain't know. You know, we don't know. But you gonna sit your butt here as if your whole mischief ain't sitting over there on Tasha K, next to Tasha K, telling how you stuck and you poked and you made a baby and you listen. You gonna sit here talking about she don't apologize. Who the hell you gonna apologize, sucker? Hi, Geneva. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We didn't sleep with you last night. Latasha has low self-esteem and is brainwashed like the mistress was by Rocky. I agree. She's very brainwashed. You can hear it on that line. And we're going to play a little piece of it before I get up out of here. All right? Right. I feel sorry for her. She doesn't know her worth. Not at all, Belle. But sometimes you gotta lay down and you listen. You can't feel sorry for people that don't feel sorry for themselves. You talk about you exhausted by the backlash you get from the media. You need to be exhausted by the way you stole your sister $30,000, in my opinion, and how you letting your husband get in the middle of something that ain't got nothing to do with him. And you should be embarrassed by that. Okay. What I want to know is what is Latasha doing with her sister SEX tape? She said she gave it to her lead for because she couldn't take it home. How does Destiny want a man of God when she's still out in the streets? She would be unequally yoked, absolutely, to a man of God. She's holy now. First, cover up your body a little. You look like a street girl. Geneva, give it to a plane, honey. Give it to a plane. Don't get the belt on her, honey. Stephanie says, hello, Miss Linda. Says, open marriage will never work. Many have tried it and it did not work. Yes, they better ask, what's her name? Monique about it. Okay. Monique over here talking about, yeah, we got an open marriage. No, that man came, he seeked you out, he pinpointed all your low self esteem moments. He built you up and he brung you down. And then he said, I want more people than you. You're not enough. You fat, you ugly, and you're disgusting. That's what he said. That's what they do. They play on your top. Don't play with me. She's lying about everything. Point blank, period. Who lying? Bad Apple says, yep. Okay, she's lying about the open relationship. Okay, I know you're talking about Dolores. I got you, babe. Um, yeah, she is. That open relationship was something that's cover up. Girl, if it was an open relationship, that would have been the first thing you said while all this riffraff is going on. But you have not yet said it. You and your husband just came up with it. Babe, since this is all out there and Tasha K got the recording and the mischief is over there yapping, let's say we're in an open marriage. No, she shouldn't have to come over here and take the blunt of the hit for you. You bring your raggedy tail on here and take the hit for yourself. I'll be laying low until I figure out what the hell I want to do. I will not come on here and act like we in an open marriage to this, to disgrace of myself so I could build you the hell up. See, no, that's not gonna work for me. I don't know how to do that. It is too much on here for that. Exactly. Out here for that. Absolutely. Be all in. Thank you, rules. Be all and end all. Absolutely. Stuffed his panties. Stuffed his panties with Tisha socks puppets. One supposed to be Melody puppet. Balled it up. Stuffed his panty. You know what, ADR? Stuffs his panty crouch. Only way he can get Mel to ever touch him again. Down there is a puppet sock. Listen, he can still keep stuff, and I don't think Melanie want no parts of him. Bad Apple and throw the Scots in it too, for sure. Knows what he can do to you. He knows what he can do to you. Absolutely. He was a bodyguard. Oh, for R. Kelly. Okay. Hey, May, what's up? Facts. Yes, I think it is. She is hurting so bad right now. She is lost and she is not taking responsibility. Absolutely, and that's why she's gonna keep losing. Slowtel and Destiny should pitch their own show talking about their failed business and how to fake it till they make it. Ooh, bad apple, make it plain for the ones in the back. The Lord says, Campbell, right? Hey, Miss Lindsay. Okay, you guys are all speaking. Destiny is a follower and will flow what the others say. She doesn't have an individual thought in her body. Not at all. I can agree with you. May is speaking. You guys are all speaking. I got you. Child of God says, hey, Queen Shar, late will replay. It's all good. I can appreciate you as always, honey. Thelma, evening, everyone. Hi, Thelma. How are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. The devil knows the Bible better than you. You better know it, honey. They come classy. Okay, they come professionally ready for you. Oh, she know the word. She know the word. I gotta come a little bit better for her. I gotta study for 10 weeks straight so I could throw them scriptures at her and knock her the hell off her feet. Child, listen. They wouldn't know Jesus if he personally stood in front of them. Y'all better stop falling for that kind. I agree. Destiny studied the piano. Absolutely. Something is not right, but her sister will always be there. Absolutely, Bill. If Destiny is so into God, then why is she still okay? We read that one. We read that one. Okay, we in there. Let's get this last little piece of the clip that was sent to me today. I can appreciate y'all. Y'all be low and sis up. Y'all make sure I do not go out without a fight, honey. Y'all be making sure I be on point, and I can appreciate it. We're gonna play this last little bit of Tamika's Latasha's interview, and we're gonna go from there. But he's everything to me and my family. He's everything to me and our son. And do we have problems? Are we
Perfect? No, we're not. Is he perfect? No, he's not. Am I perfect? I'm not perfect. I'm very much aware of the allegations that are happening about him. I see everything. As a wife, you see everything. But with our relationship, some people keep the fact that they have an open relationship quiet. They want to keep it private. But we have that. And for us to be judged or whatever by the things that people are saying, y'all keep judging, y'all keep living, y'all got marriages. Everybody ain't gonna always be true. Things happen. At the end of the day, do I stand by side my husband? I know. Y'all think I don't know. I know everything.
No, you don't.
Everything.
You're lying.
I'm not oblivious to things. My husband and I, what y'all don't understand, we do have a scene like, oh, he's everything, open relationship. We have spoken about things. That is my private business. But because I'm sharing my heart with y'all, I'm letting y'all know, please, stop it. I can't even think about the things that are going on now because I'm being attacked. Everywhere I go, I'm being attacked. I go to the radio stations, I'm being attacked. I go to this place, I'm being attacked.
And that's the only reason why you apologize.
Because I said I wanted to do a gospel project.
Girl, this is not about gospel.
And every other minute, I'm being attacked.
Because you're lying.
Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say.
We saying
my sister, that's my family. My husband, that's my family.
No, you're not.
And I can't even get through the things that I got to get through because y'all attacking me. How do y'all think that? How do y'all even know that I'm strong enough to take all of the stuff that I'm taking?
Shouldn't have did it.
I feel like I'm by myself.
You are, because your husband never come home.
That I am.
All allegedly, in my opinion.
We have spoken about things. Alone. And nobody wants to feel like that. Nobody. I just wanted to sing. That's it. And me wanting to sing has caused so much controversy. So many allegations. And I'm like, where's all this stuff coming from? And I know that the enemy is busy.
Girl, the enemy ain't got nothing to do with this. This is strictly you.
Ask for God to bless you and to order your steps. It comes with scrutiny. It comes with peaks and valleys. And right now I'm in the valley, y'all.
Because you want to be.
And y'all keep poking and y'all keep pushing and y'all keep talking. And I get it. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, but do keep in mind, I'm a human being just like y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And there's certain things in my life that I'm trying to straighten out. But how can I straighten things out with y'all poking and accusing me and convicting me? And I'm trying to find answers. I'm trying to find resolve. I can't even get to resolve because every time I turn around, y'all saying things about me. What in the world am I doing to y'all? I'm trying to figure out life.
You're not telling the truth. You lying. They don't like liars.
It's not easy. And like I said, I've had conversations with God and I'm just freeing myself. Right now, it's just me being in this vulnerable place and speaking to you guys about my life and about the fact that I'm not happy. I'm not at peace right now.
We know. You can't even sleep. You think about that 30K.
And when it comes down to my husband, we have a relationship where we talk. Everybody wants to say he's a brain. He's very smart. And I know iron sharpens iron.
He's dumb as hell. That's why he got caught.
He talking to me.
Hold up. Pause. Time out. She talking about he very smart. No, he's dumb as hell. That's why he got caught. That's why he didn't use a condom. He's dumb as hell. Back to the video.
Turn around, y'all. Y'all saying things about me. What in the world am I doing to y'all?
Everything.
I'm trying to figure out life on my end. And it's not easy. It's not easy. And like I said, I've had conversations with God and I'm just freeing myself. Right now, it's just me being in this vulnerable place and speaking to you guys about my life and about the fact that I'm not happy. I'm not at peace right now. And when it comes down to my husband, we have a relationship where we talk. Everybody wants to say he's a brain. He's very smart. And
right, Patricia E.
So if y'all see me looking at my husband and he talking to me, I've never been abused at all. Things out.
He's talking to you because he got a cue card.
Verbally, mentally, physically, never. I'm not stupid. I wouldn't dare stay in relationship where I feel like I've been abused.
You looking strange to me, sis.
This is not what this is. This is love, and it's some people don't want to celebrate it. Y'all highs and lows is like, but I mean, it's easy to sit behind a phone and a computer and say yeah, but y'all don't know what it feels like for people to continue to come against you and attack you every day. And for what reason? Nobody's telling me why y'all attacking me. Y'all just keep going. But it's okay, because I serve a true God, and that's all. I'm standing on my faith. I'm standing on my faith, and I know that God is not going. He's never left me yet. Am I going through the valley right now? I am.
Not at all. Muted expression.
But yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
See how God grabbed her tongue and said, "Child, shut the hell up. You don't know that scripture."
Because this is evil out here.
Yep, we looking at them.
Y'all know, I'm not even gonna say Christians and people, believers. Y'all know when you say you want to do something for God and you just verbally, mentally, physically, never. But I'm gonna make it through this. We all are. You know, I wanted to share my truth with y'all. You know, and I want to apologize to Motown and Capitol Records, even the gospel community. I did not intend to bring this type of attention in this arena. I wanted to sing. I came to share my heart with y'all. I was coming out of certain scenes and I was crying and I was able to, but I'm gonna make it through this. We all are.
Child, we done heard enough. We done with you. That's what she had to say, y'all. That's what she had to say, honey. I'm going to end it here because I feel like we covered so much. I've been seeing y'all comments. Yes, I said, hold on, pause times 10. She's trying to figure out how to hustle God's people with her solo album. Exactly. I don't believe you, sis. We don't believe you. We're going to have to get somebody else to do that. Honey, Thelma says, wait a minute, where you go? Thelma says, that's what your mouth say. Exactly, girl. We ain't hear no accountability. You just wanted us to know you in an open relationship because that man got caught out there, all allegedly, in my opinion. Betty says, well, if she had a conversation with God, she should have waited for this answer instead of going live. That's the first thing I thought. Well, why you ain't in the prayer closet? Why the hell you on live trying to get our, acceptance? What you need is for God to forgive you because you know you did some of this stuff, child. You know you did it. Anita says this is Latasha Karma that's knocking at her door. She's still not being truthful with herself. I agree. Child of God says, I'll tell you whatever I have to say to your face, if I ever meant, wait a minute. I'll tell you whatever I have to say to your face if I ever met you. Absolutely. The new mistress that just came out to Tasha K said he told her they didn't have an open relationship. I believe it. She just came up with that out her clear blue. Okay, says she was trying to quote the 23rd Psalm. She had to think. You saw the God grabbed her tongue, Patricia E. It was like, come here with your lying behind. Come here. You can't get it out. She trying to pause like she was crying so much. She said, Lord, just bring it back to my remembrance. I'm looking strange out here to these folks. Done. Okay. Cricket says, yes, we have. Yes, with that open relationship, you got God though. Exactly. Muta says, third mistress speaks. Well now. Lee says, Shar, you 64 minutes into your chat, only your 1 hour. Yes, honey. I'm done though. I just had to get it all out. Audrey in the building. What's up? How's she talking about God in the same breath saying you in an open relationship? That is not the Bible. Point blank, period. Let me ping you, baby. Okay, I'm tired of this because it is too much. It is, Belle. It's too much. And hopefully she go sit her behind down. Listen, guys, it's my time and I gotta go. It's my time because my tablet is going to definitely die and I'm going to jump off of here, but thank you for everybody that's here. If you are hearing the sound of my voice, go ahead and hit the like button. Wanda went live fussing at some folks about Kimmy maybe fake and see, but she was on there click clacking her her teeth is with her hair helmet she wears backwards. Yeah, I ain't even report on that ADR because I couldn't understand nothing she was saying and she was lying. She was just trying to get some people in there. Everybody has been very sympathetic to Kimmy. So I don't know what she's talking about. It's like she's just dumb. You know what I mean? I hate to say that about somebody else's mama, but it is what it is. She's just acting dumb. She don't even know what she's talking about. Everybody has been extremely sympathetic to Kimmy and her situation, and people has put aside their own personal feelings to be supportive to Kimmy and her situation. But she just dumb, ADR. Dumb. But listen, that's my time, and I got to go. Until next time, checkmates. Bye.